you buy once and drive forever. And listen, these aren't just cheap knockoffs or one-hit wonders. These things are built with serious tech, real ambition, and selling millions in China already. And trust me, by the time we get to number 1, you'll see why legacy brands in the West are feeling the heat. So, buckle up, hit subscribe, and let's dive straight into number 5 on our list. Number 5, XPENG P7. Starting at number 5, we have the XPENG P7. This car is bold, high-tech, and again reinforces the buy once, drive forever message if you pick the right version and service it properly. Let's dig in. The P7 recent models offer CLTC ranges up to 750 km in China. It has AWD performance variants 0 to 100 km/h around 3.7 SEC and high-tech interior, powerful hardware. And from a reliability standpoint, the underlying architecture is modern with 800V platforms, big battery research, and strong Chinese EV brand backing. Now, yes, there are caveats. For example, a recent recall covering about 47,490 units over a steering assist issue. But in the context of tens of thousands of owners and the rapid improvement in Chinese EV quality, that is not a deal-breaker for long-term ownership. What matters is how the company handles it, and XPENG is already massive scale. Here's how the P7 fits the drive forever mindset. High range means you'll stress the battery less if you regularly charge to 80% rather than 100%. The degradation curve improves. Advanced architecture means lower heat, lower wear. Big brand means parts and support improve over time. And the fun factor, big range, premium feel, sporty performance, which means you're more likely to hold on to it rather than ditch it early. From a practical ownership standpoint, if you service the P7S per schedule, monitor the battery health, and keep the software updated, you'll have a car that could easily be good for 8 to 12 years and many more kilometers without catastrophic failures. Consider that many cars after a decade require major engine rebuilds or transmission replacements. The P7 avoids those entirely. So, for the viewer, if you want something that feels premium, Excel level, built for performance, but still grounded in mass market reality, the P7 is the number 5 pick. It gives the buy once mindset and the drive forever. Potential. Drop a comment. What would you sacrifice to keep a car 10 plus years? And if you've enjoyed this list, smash that subscribe button because number 4 is next and this one might surprise you. Number 4, ZEEKR 0207. At number 4, we have the ZEEKR 0207 from ZOR, a premium EV brand under the giant Glide umbrella. This car is not messing around. 800V architecture, optional 100 kW pack with up to 870 km CLTC range, 0 to 100 km/h in 2.84 seconds for the AWD version, the kind of specs you see in supercars. But here's where the drive forever story gets interesting. This is a high-tech car built on modern architecture with massive scale ambition. When you buy the 007, you're not just buying a Chinese EV. You're buying bleeding-edge tech for global export, which means the supply chain is built to global class standards. The 800V system means lower current, less heat, less stress on components. You've got minimal wiring losses, advanced battery, cooling, and charging tech. All that means better durability, better long-term reliability. Imagine this. You park the 007 today and people ask, "What is that? Is that a Tesla competitor?" You drive it in 5 years and it still feels high-end. You keep it 10 years and it still has premium hardware, modern software upgrade path, robust battery tech. Now, never break down isn't literal, but given the build and grand, you've got far better odds than many mainstream legacy cars of the same period. Your mechanical parts than an old internal combustion engine car buys you years of avoidance of big engine trouble, complex gearbox problems, and moving part failures. Secret offers generous warranty terms and has big ambition for Europe and beyond, meaning parts and servicing will improve. The specs show the 75 kWh version gets 680 watt emitters CLTC. The 100 kW option gets 870, charging up to 500 kWh peak, adding more than 500 kW in 15 minutes under ideal conditions. Here's the deal for you. If you want the best of what Chinese EVs now offer, and you want a ride that lasts long, handles well, stays modern, then the ZEEKR 7 is the pick. You'll pay more up front than a super cheap model, but over 10+ years of ownership, the value becomes clear. Less faults, more performance, more longevity. Prestige matters too. If you keep a car a decade, you want one you won't be embarrassed by. Comment time. Could you see yourself holding on to a car for 10 years if it had supercar level tech, but Chinese scale pricing? Number 3 is next, and this one brings a premium touch. Sliding into number 3 is the Denza Z9 GT. Now, this one is interesting. It flips the script from cheap city car to premium Chinese EV built for long term. Denza is BYD's luxury brand, and the Z9 GT is a serious piece, 0 to 100 km/h in 3.6 seconds. Combined range PHB version of 0-1 km triple motor architecture. Huge power. For the BBE version, you get 630 km CLTC range with LFP battery. What does this mean for Drive Forever? When you buy premium, but with Chinese EV, economics, you're getting strong engineering, major brand backing, and capacity for longevity. Big battery capacity means less stress. Big manufacturer means part supply stays healthy. Good build standards. High tech means it stays relevant longer. Fewer forced replacements. The Z9 GT looks sleek, almost like a European premium Grand Touring. You drive it today and it feels modern. You drive it in 5 years and it still has premium feel. Because it's EV or PHV, you avoid many combustion engine reliability issues. Instead, you're dealing with electric motors and batteries that BYD has mastered, and when things age, you'll likely see less wear and tear on major components. Here's the kicker. Premium doesn't have to mean expensive to maintain. Thanks to Chinese EV scale and standardized battery modules, the long-term servicing cost looks better than a European luxury car of comparable performance and age. Z9 GT is designed from the ground up for EV economy. High volume, modern battery tech, giving better odds for trouble-free long-term ownership. Psychologically, if you buy something you love, you're more likely to keep it longer. Many people buy cheap, then ship it off after 3 or 4 years. Buy something special that gives a luxury feel with EV simplicity, and you may keep it a decade or more. That fits the theme, buy once, drive forever. Drop a comment. Which premium Chinese EV would you trust to keep for 10 years? Number 2 is next, and this one makes affordability look good. Number 2, BYD Dolphin Mini. Number 2 is the Dolphin Mini from BYD. Don't let the Mini tag fool you. This thing is a serious contender for the buy once, drive forever mindset. Straight off the bat, this car is breaking the entry price ceiling. In China, the Dolphin Mini, also sold as the Seagull in its home market, starts at just around $9,700 USD for the basic version. Ranges 305 km or 405 km versions in the small car EV segment. That means for city driving, weekend trips, you've got usable range. What makes it reliable and long-term worthy? BYD is a major global EV giant with massive scale and proven battery tech. The Dolphin uses LFP chemistry, which means lower degradation, proven in harsh climates. The small size means fewer heavy load stresses. The drivetrain is simpler. Owners in forums say 25K on mine, 0 issues. Because when you're talking drive forever, you want a car you can reliably run on cheap parts, cheap servicing, minimal surprises. The Dolphin Mini nails that idea. Small footprint, light load, major manufacturer behind it. Design-wise, fun, fresh, modern two-tone paint options, good packaging. It has the feel of premium in a compact volume. In many markets, sub-20K EVs don't have this level of finish and brand backing. The Dolphin flips the script. Sub-10K entry price in China, globally punching above that, but still extraordinary value. In terms of never break down, yes, there are caveats. Small size means less space. For large families, less refinement than a luxury sedan. But if you tailor to what it is, a long-term daily driver, urban living, simple commuting, this is a winner. Think of it like buying a basic but reliable workhorse rather than a show pony. You drive years, low running costs, skipping surprises. Drop a comment. Would you let go of your gas car for a Dolphin Mini? And now, number 1, the ultimate reliable investment. Number 1, GAC AONV. And let me tell you, this isn't what you imagine when someone says affordable Chinese EV. From the outside, it looks like something pulled straight from a premium EV catalog. Clean lines, modern SUV profile, good stance. You step inside and the feel isn't bargain basement either. Big screen, crisp display, minimal clutter dash. Underneath, a real battery and real range. The 2023 AMV lists about a 500-kilometer CLTC range with a 69 to 72 kWh pack. The acceleration is modest, 0 to 100 km per hour, around 7.9 seconds, which means less stress on components. Now, here's the twist: reliability. While we don't have 10-year usage statistics yet, AON is built by GAC NEV, a major state-backed Chinese new energy unit. That means good build standards, good supply chain, and fewer corners cut. The AON platform uses LFP battery chemistry and simpler drivetrain architecture, which historically means fewer degradation issues. The specs show powertrain that doesn't overstress components. 165 kilowatt motor, 350 Newton-meters torque, decent base weight. Think about it. Fewer exotic parts, big scale production, strong backing. That means parts availability stays healthy. When you buy an ANV, you're basically buying peace of mind, an EV that doesn't overpromise and keeps it simple. What I also like, this car isn't a tiny city thing. It's a proper 5-seater SUV style. 4 650mm long, wide 1920mm, so it doesn't feel like you're driving a toy for everyday life. For long-term